Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Roberto Carballo. I am a lawyer, a Spanish lawyer with office in Hamburg. In this video, we'll talk about the new legal obligations for property owners who offer terrace rentals. The legal basis of this change is Decree Law 1312 of last year. Its main goal is clear: to make short-term rental contracts more regulated so that many properties can eventually return to the general housing market. Early this year, the Condominium Law Act, Ley de Propiedad Horizontal, was also amended for the same reason. From now on, in order to start a terrace rental, owners must obtain the express and prior approval of the Homeowners Association with a qualified majority, on both owners and ownership shares. The Decree Law 1312 also introduces the Single Rental Register, Registro Único de Arrendamientos Turísticos y de Temporada. This is a mandatory national digital platform created to identify, register, and verify all properties rented to tourists. To continue renting to tourists legally, all owners must register on this platform starting the 1st of July of this year. When registering, several details must be provided, including the identification of the property, the type of tenancy, and the details of both landlord and tenant, the cadastral number and full address, the maximum number of guests, and whether the entire property or only specific rooms are being rented. It's also important to note that tourist rental agreements must continue to be registered with the autonomous community. Decree Law 1312 from last year does not replace regional regulations. For example, in Andalusia, register is done through a declaración responsable, a declaration of responsibility, which must be accompanied by several supporting documents. For the registration process, I recommend seeking advice from reputable local lawyers based in the same autonomous community where your property is located. Ideally, professionals who also speak English or German. I can personally recommend excellent lawyers throughout Spain for this purpose. Now let us touch on the tax aspect, which is equally important. All rental income is subject to income tax, whether or not the property owner is a resident of Spain. The taxable amount is calculated as the difference between total income and all expenses directly related to the property. For non-residents, the applicable tax is 90%, which must be declared and paid annually, specifically in January of the following year. Residents in Spain, including Germans living here, pay regular income taxes on rental income, just like Spanish citizens, at the rate established in both national and regional tax tables. In most cases, this rate is higher than 19%. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen.